so far. So today the video is on allergies. It might sound really weird, but it's for people who suffer with severe allergies. It just explains a little bit about it because it's something that's important to me, and if it's important to me then I will most likely do a video about it. So here you are, from me to you. So here we go. My serious allergy is to actually local anaesthetic, which is quite a rare one, but you get them for loads of things like nuts, shellfish, celery, eggs. There's a lot of food ones, but there's medicines like penicillin, so on, blah blah blah. There's lots. I'll link below a bigger list, but I'm talking serious reactions like anaphylaxis reactions, and that is basically where your body goes nuts. It goes into absolute overdrive to something that is harmless to you, but it releases chemicals to basically try and protect your body to what it thinks is a harmful substance, which actually it's not. But it goes crazy and it's like, no, I'm going to protect you, and it does its thing and it sends you kind of loopy for a few minutes. Now, a lot of people, the main symptoms are a lot of the same. They can vary from person to person and age groups. So if you want to know a bit more, then I have put a link down below so you can read up on it. But the main kind of symptoms include like swellings of the mouth, the tongue, rashes, hives, all your kind of classic allergy symptoms, but emphasised is part of an anaphylaxis. I mean, some people fit, some people pass out, there's a lot of things, but the treatment, if people know that they've got this allergy, then that they will normally carry something, I'm going to show you mine, that looks like this. Now mine's an EpiPen. I know for a certain that there's 3 other main brands that do them, but the main purpose of them is exactly the same, and they all contain adrenaline. A shot of adrenaline, so I'm going to take mine out and show you now. So it comes in this like packaging, and then put that there. You get this. So you get instructions down one side in case the user doesn't know how to use it, but I'm going to explain that quickly now. So to administer, what you need to do first things before anything else, you call 999 and you state anaphylaxis, and then what you need to do is you take off the blue cap at the top. This is the top, this is the bottom. You take off the blue cap at the top here, you hold it very firmly, and then you stab it into their leg, into their thigh, and it will administer adrenaline. You need to hold it there for 10 seconds. Now, like I said, there are instructions on the back there, and it's really easy to do, but you could buy someone a lot of time. So basically what the adrenaline does, now we know how to use the EpiPen, what the adrenaline is going to do for that person is it's going to relieve their symptoms for a short amount of time. It's going to make the blood vessels narrow, and that in turn is going to make their airways, it's going to help their airways to open and lower their blood pressure. But this kind of small act it can buy someone an awful lot of time. I mean, these can vary, but if you carry one of these, then your allergy is pretty serious. I mean, the last time I had one was actually not very long ago, is when I found out. So, and I ended up going to A&E, having a transfusion and giving a cocktail of sedatives to try and make the reaction kind of wear off, and it's really not a pleasant experience. But this can buy someone an awful lot of time, so it's really important to know how to administer it. I think knowledge is power after all. That is kind of a big ethos that I live by. So even if this just helps one person, because I've had to do this to someone before. This was a few years ago now, but luckily I was working in a pharmacy, so I knew how to use one, I knew what it was, and I knew how to administer it. And it bought that person a bit of extra time. But the main thing is to call 999 even if they haven't got one of these, and get help on the way. Now if they've passed out, pop them in the recovery position. I'll also link that below, because there's another really useful thing to know. Even if you think you don't need to know it, you'll be surprised, it comes in handy, even with drunk friends. Done that before too. So like I said, I'll link that one below. I really hope you found this video useful. It's something really different for me to post on about, but I think it's important, and if it's important to me, then I will usually do a video about it. So anyway, my friends, I shall speak to you later on the next video. Love you lots. Bye. Bye.